As we know, ChatGPT now can browse the internet for you, and using this we will create a outline for our blog or a keyword which we will enter there. Hey guys, my name is Raman and welcome to Kwebby digital channel, and in this episode of prompt engineering we will be adding a keyword and letting the ChatGPT to browse data for that particular keyword and build an outline for our content. If you are into this, then do watch the later minutes to know more about it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, click that red button such that you will be get updated by the tips and tricks we are going to post that in upcoming days, months or year. So without further ado, let's get started. And now, if you don't know, that ChatGPT has launched the two things. First is browsing, web browsing. It has enabled the web browsing to get the updated content from the Google or anywhere else. If you need a summary from any URL, then it will be available just like you bought AI. And now it also has a plugin. So to enable the both, if you need to have a ChatGPT Plus account, and it can only be done with the help of a GPT-4. So here is my account, and to enable that, what you can do is, here is your account name, and go to the three dots and go to the settings, and there you will have the beta features of web browsing and plugins. So we won't be discovering the plugins part. We will do that in coming days, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. And next is web browsing, which we are going to cover. So here, as you have seen the title, how to generate an outline for given keyword. You don't have to go to the Google and create the best brief out of it. You can just use the ChatGPT for the same scenario. So what you can do is go to the new chat, and after you going to the new chat, you have to to both models here. Here is a 3.5, which is the fastest but doesn't have or enabled or support web browsing or the plugins, and here's the GPT-4, which does supports both of them. So if you click on it, what you need to do is just select the browsing. Okay, if you select the browsing, so the GPT knows that you are going to use the browsing while generating result. So now we have to engineer our prompt for building our outline. There's a formula for it, and first you need to provide a designation to the ChatGPT that, like, I want you to act as expert SEO content writer. Okay, so this is the designation which we have given to the ChatGPT, that you're SEO expert or expert SEO content writer. And next is, I want to just straight ahead and going to give a task to the ChatGPT. I want you to generate outline for keyword. So the keyword you need to shortlist from any keyword manager or do the keyword search. If I figure you have already done that already, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the bone chew toy for dogs. Okay, and from Google. Okay, so this is the basic outline you can give to Google ChatGPT to generate outline for this particular keyword. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an steps that ChatGPT should follow. And from Google, get the best 12 plus H2s. So H2s are basically the subheadings of the content you are going to post. So ChatGPT is going to get that from based on Google SERP. So SERP is search engine ranking protocol. So positions, I would say. So SERP is search engine ranking positions. So ChatGPT will get the best H2s out from the search SERPs. So here is the instruction I will provide. Go to google.com. Especially I want it to go to the google.com, which is the US version. So if you have the other version, do mention that here, such that ChatGPT will get the content from that specific Google, because the Google have different variation from the different countries. Like if you're in India, there's a different version of it. So you have to type that into this particular section. And I would say generate the hierarchy of the content for the above keyword. So this is just the hierarchy I want ChatGPT to send, and here is the hierarchy which I want ChatGPT to write that in its answer. So here is write brief production using most used topic clusters. So what it will do is ChatGPT will analyze all the topic clusters that has been used mostly. So the way people are actually writing for this particular keyword, so it will use the most used topic clusters and form an introduction paragraph. So this is the one tip which you should add to your content marketing needs for this particular purpose. Okay, and the next part is then add h2s, which is the subheadings, in form of steps for, I will type the keyword again, which is bone chew toy for dogs, and then add FAQs from Google snippets. So what are the Google snippets? Like if I search for this particular keyword on the Google, as you can see, there is a people also ask section. So either you can say that add questions from the Google snippets, like from the people ask section, which we are going to do that in our prompt engineering, and therefore you will be able to add only these from the Google, and you don't have to go again and again from the Google and get it for yourself manually. So here I would say then add FAQs from the Google snippets, and in the bracket section I will say people also ask snippets or sections, the way you want to like, and a conclusion paragraph. So this is the formula which you can use for this particular marketing, that I want you to act as an expert writer, which will be the designation, and then you need to add a task for it, and after this you need to provide a hierarchy how the way you like your outline to be. So you can also add any framework to it, like AIDA or MCME or whatever the framework you use on your content. You can just right away, and it will be good enough seed for ChatGPT to create one. So this is it all. Let's click on the send button and just wait for it. And as you can see, it will take some time to browse that particular outline. Here as you can see, the browsing the web, searching for this, search for this, and if you want to see the whole process it has done, just use the drop down and you can see it has clicked on this, and if we go to there, you will be able to see that's the first link for that particular section. And I have used the .com, and this is from the Indian part, so if you browse through the US you will find this particular link. So here it's going back to the last page and reading the content. This is what the power of ChatGPT is now. Okay, so some way it may get failed and some way it may get back to it and search for you. Okay, there's another clicking on the link, so there's the beanie bone. So that's how you can create the outline. Let's wait for the result. Okay, now there it has finished browsing and it has start giving us the outline which we want. Sure, I can provide the list of dog chews entries that are suitable for the dog sensitive stomach. So these are some names which I want, like the bone chew toy for dogs, and these are the most recommended products which they get from the URL. So it is there, these are the top dog from it. And if you can see, there is an hyperlink which you can see top dog tips, and there's a hyperlink also top dog tips, etc. So there it is. That's how you can easily create a outline for your particular keyword. And if something is missing, like here we don't get the FAQs and the conclusion paragraph, for that part I will say so it will, again going to the link and providing the FAQs and conclusion paragraph. So that's how it's easy it is to create an outline using this particular command, which you can use onto your daily content marketing life. So this is the thing which I want to tell you, that how to use this web browsing plugin, or I would say web browsing feature of ChatGPT to create an outline for your content. This is actually the best way to it. And there's also another example which I want to show. So this is what I have done earlier. Like if I go to the here, this is something which I've used previously for generating outline for the same thing. So this is what it has given. If you go to the history here, so there's a different types of history. As I just went there and reading the content and provided me the introduction subtopics here, as you can see, and there's the FAQs it has included with the paragraph. So that's how you can easily create with using this particular command, or you can use your own, engineer your own command for it. So what do you think about this particular video? Do let us know in the comment box, and if you have liked it, learned a little bit from it, do click on the like button, and if you want it, share it to your friends. Do share, use the share button, and if you want to see such video in the future, do smash that red button. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.